Teatro Olimpico is a theater building situated in Vicenza, northern Italy, constructed between 1580 and 1585. The theater was a final design by the Italian Renaissance architect Andrea Palladio and was not completed until after his death. Teatro Olimpico is one of the only three Renaissance theaters remaining in existence, modeled by Palladio after his studies of several ancient theaters. Especially the ideas of Vitruve inspired him to design the theater.
The theater is designed in the style of a Roman amphitheater, with a phenomenal effect. We enter a special place. Palladio created an imaginary world, the illusion of an outdoor theater hidden in the palace which houses and protects it. The structure mainly exists out of brick, for the load-bearing walls, wood for the construction of the auditorium and the roof, and stone for the pillars of the loggia, the molding and the capitals of the stage set. The roof framework overstretches the auditorium and parts of the scene and is constructed as a truss. Interesting to mention is that the pompous stage wall is part of the scene as well as it's part of the supporting structure, means it has got static and representative functions.
Inside the building, Palladio placed a monumental stage wall and semi-elliptical auditorium with 13 steps for the audience, crowned by a colonnade. The ceiling is painted as the sky in order to create an airy impression. The on-stage scenery, designed by Vincenzo Scamozzi, gives the appearance of long streets receding to a distant horizon, and is the oldest surviving stage set still in existence. To make this stage, Scamozzi used techniques of tilting the floors and contracting the angle between the street walls and the heights of their building facades to make foreshortened streets. Using linear perspective, the rising and narrowing streets create an illusion of depth. For example, the gate in the back is only 1.5 meters tall, so an actor walking into the receding scenography would look like a giant in relation to the buildings. On the other hand, strictly sublime seating area makes the actors feel like the audience is nearly sitting on the stage.
Lighting also plays an important role in creating the illusion. The lamps are distributed throughout the scenery, hidden in openings. Hundreds of lamps lit the theater during the performance. They spread to all parts of the theater, on the proscenium, the column stage, and the galleries around the audience and throughout the backstage area. In a typical court theater, you have the best view of the perspective scenery from the seat of the monarch, so from the middle. However, the Olympic Theater offers more than one perspective. It was founded by a literary society in which all members be regarded as equals, so every perspective had to be as good as the other.
The outer shell does not follow any certain geometric shape. The plan of the building is free and constructed out of simple, straight brick walls and an A-frame gable roof. No special facade grid is detected, and every side of the theater has its own facade composition. A very simple interpretation of the exterior of the building could be expressed through an oyster hiding a pearl. The outer structure of the building, the rotten facade, and randomly positioned window and door openings do not represent the masterwork that hides inside. There is no magnificent staircase, no big foyer that leads to the interior. You walk through a very small and leaning wooden door. The exterior of the building does not represent a first freestanding theater since the ancient times. If you would approach the building from the city center, you would probably walk past it because of the slightly rotten brick wall typical of Italian cities.